welcome to Weekly Talk. This is episode 19. What is it called? Weekly Talk featuring who?
Danny.
And?
Chris.
Chris. Oh, you got that echo on still.
Alright, fuck the effects. Alright, Danny is to my
Left.
and Chris is to her
Right.
Alright, that's where we're at. So let's just open this up with how was your Thanksgiving?
Well, I didn't have to be at work, so that was a plus. We ended up making ham this year because requested my father, and Chris wasn't opposed to it, so...
Nope. I'm trying to be nice to her father from here on out.
Well, cooking didn't seem as bad as usually because the turkey, I just have to get it all ready, and I'm worrying about it being defrosted and cooked, blah, blah, blah. I just threw that ham in the crock pot, and we were good.
Overall, I'm a turkey guy, but it is what it is. Honestly, I wasn't prepared to actually have dinner with you two. I was supposed to work on Thanksgiving, and you
Gotta
know,
get those boxes shipped out.
my wonderful general manager, who probably shouldn't be in that position, he decided to let us know about 9 hours prior to our shift that we weren't working. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? Yeah. So even though a lot of people had switched their Thanksgiving plans around, they actually got Thanksgiving off. I actually did not switch my plans around a whole lot, so it didn't affect me. I just, I happened to have a day off, so that was cool. Today's kind of a weird one too.
Yeah.
Tell them how weird today is, because this has only happened this is the second time in the whole 5 years I've been at work.
Yeah, I mean, they asked for volunteers to work, and they pretty much told everyone else they didn't have to really be there.
Right. So they let us. We get these things. They're called early outs. Their formal name is lack of work, but we get these every now and then whenever we finish, the daily duties, I guess. And yesterday, before they let us leave, they asked for people to come in today. And they got enough volunteers, and I was not one of them. So here I am recording our podcast. I don't know if you've realized, but we're not doing it on Saturdays very often, huh?
Well, I think it's the holiday season. We're very busy, and every other weekend I work, so it's kind of hard. But then Chris works like a weird schedule.
We are 100% committed to at least one episode a week.
We try to get it around the weekends.
Hopefully the weekends, yeah. Today is December 1st. I don't know when you're listening to this, but in 3 days is what, Danny?
My birthday.
Which one?
26th birthday.
I knew this. I made her.
I feel like he wants to know.
I made her a homemade birthday card that has that in there. So
I hope.
Yeah, I just gotta edit it a little bit. I'm joking. Well, a lot of shit is going on. We have obviously the XXMAS. What is that? December 21st.
Yeah.
December's got a lot of shit going on in general. You got Danny's birthday, then you got Xmas, and then you got Christmas. But the Xmas show, we're going to have Shelly, so that's fucking dope.
Yeah.
We're still doing that giveaway with her, and we actually received the drawing that, what would you call that, like fan art?
Yeah, fan art.
Fan art from the wonderful artist in France. Her Twitter name is Epiphany, with an underscore at the end. And the winner, I'll go ahead and let you announce that, Danny. Oh. And keep in mind, she might butcher this because it's a really different name to pronounce. So what do we got, Danny? Who's winning it?
The winner is, her name is Ursi. I'm going to say Ursi. It's Erzsi. Her Twitter handle is Ursi with an H at the end and followed by an X. So UrsiHX.
So it's at ERZI. HX. All right, so Urtsy or Urzi or you know what? Why don't you fucking leave us a voicemail and tell us
your name.
How to say it? You should know the numbers 859-444-4641. So people are wondering, we're from Ohio. Why is the number from Kentucky? All right, the number's from Kentucky because whenever I set it up, I wanted it. I thought it was gonna search by zip code, so I typed in 44446. Correct. So then it found 859-444-4641. So it included the zip code into the number. For you to claim that gift, though, for you to claim this, and it's awesome. You've already seen it. You've seen her, toast the Twitter thing or whatever. You have to either DM us on Twitter. That's a pretty easy method. Or email us at WTF daveandchris@gmail.com. Why Dave and Chris?
Because we still like Dave.
We still like Dave. I thought. When did you change it from because we like Dave to we still like Dave?
Because we still like Dave.
Dave, we still like you. Don't fret or worry. We do.
We still like you.
Very much like you. Now, speaking of Dave, you guys may not know because he didn't speak about her much on.
Oh, he spoke about Jackie.
Yeah, he did. He spoke. All right. So Jackie, his wife, is doing something pretty cool. She just hit a very significant milestone in her life, and that is her obtaining her bachelor's degree of science in psychology. I assume that is some hard shit. I don't know.
I would agree.
Science, and so she posted the picture because she was excited. Like, obviously, who wouldn't be? And the very first thing that she posts is, "Oh my fucking god, all this fucking time that it took to get this. Blah, blah, blah. I accomplished it. Starting my majors next week," or some shit like that. It's like, take a break, dog. No, definitely cool. Hard work pays off. Keep in mind that whenever I say, I saw her post and it said fucking, that's just me, like, throwing my own words in there. I'm pretty sure her post didn't say anything about fucking, but, yeah, definitely enjoy this round of applause. Aritzi. Erzi. Yeah, for sure. Leave us a voicemail, man. Explain how to describe or pronounce your name. That'd be great.
Yeah.
But like I said, you won that, and the only way to actually get it is to contact us. All right. And anybody listening, don't fucking tell her that she won it. I want to know that she listened and heard that she won it.
Oh, my God.
Right? Because the one person who won the Billie Eilish things never hit us up.
Oh, that's right.
Never. You know why? Because they didn't listen.
Oh, what does it sound?
Speaking of the MGK giveaway, or MGK in general, just speaking of MGK, thank you for last week to all those people who participated. Did you listen to that episode, Danny?
I listened to most of it, not gonna lie.
Most of it.
Hey, I am a big supporter of our podcast,
Yes,
but
I know.
I was miserable.
Yes,
Y'all
she was.
know I had my wisdom teeth pulled out, and my brother, I'm gonna tell him to F off because he said, "Oh, it's not that bad." Motherfucker, I think I slept for 4 days straight because I kept taking my pain pills because my mouth was hurting.
It's not that
And
bad.
I lost a couple pounds because I couldn't eat.
Au contraire, mon frere.
So
yeah, but speaking of the MGK ordeal, you guys might remember I started this little gift exchange on Elfster. It was an EST, pretty much just an EST related gift exchange. What am I trying to say here? The drawings, is that what it is? Or the matches have been
matching
complete?
day.
The matching has been complete. It is not too late to sign up. You can still sign up, but there's no guarantee you'll be matched with anybody. In that case, the people who volunteered to be like
Second matchers.
like helpers or whatever, yeah, they will receive you. So I
You
would
could
have
try
to
to
say,
sign up, but
I'd have to say don't sign up like any later than like the 5th,
yeah,
because like
and you're not, like we said, you're not guaranteed if you miss the deadline.
and all the people who like thought that the number of 100 was extreme, that is a maximum
more.
budget. That is not a minimum. You don't have to spend anything. You can make something. We don't. Now I understand there are some people's like, well, what if I buy this badass fucking merch and then I get like a Christmas card or some shit. Yeah, dude, you're not in it for what you receive. You're in it for what
it's
you
a
give.
giving.
Yeah, I like I said before, that's why we do all of our gift exchanges.
Yeah.
So yeah, that the drawing happened tonight. I received somebody who their wish list actually consisted of nothing to do with.
I didn't get a wish list.
Nothing to do with MGK.
So
I was like, all right, I'm happy that you like want these crayons and shit, but I'm not gonna send you crayons. So I don't know.
But honestly, I didn't even know it was an MGK, even though it said like an XXMAS like thing exchange. I still didn't realize it until I asked my like giftee what they collect. I'm like, oh my god, this is a damn MGK thing. Why the fuck am I asking? I mean, maybe
It's
like
because
pins and
you
stuff.
sign up for the Reddit one as well. So maybe you
Yeah,
just
I signed up for
confuse the
so
two.
many.
Because with Reddit, there's you sign up for specific ones in general. Like, but this year, every Christmas it's Secret Santa. There is no specific theme.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why you were like, oh.
I don't know. I just had like a blonde moment.
Which, by the way, if you guys are part of the Reddit gift exchange, I do believe the matches for that will be tomorrow. And I'm pretty stoked. This is our very first ever Secret Santa. Not our first ever, like, gift exchange. But this is the first Christmas one. So I'm pretty excited. I think it's going to be dope. Remember,
I'm excited about the Christmas card one.
For Marvel, her and I did the Marvel theme a couple months back, and I sent the best gift out. Not that that's not that you should be bragging about that, but I sent the best fucking gift out. Remember that, Danny?
Yep.
What was it?
Stan Lee
signed a copy of Spider-Man because the person who I was sending to was a big fan of. Well, wasn't a big fan of Spider-Man. Their father was, and they were trying to get into Spider-Man. So. Yeah,
it was nice.
It was pretty dope. Wow, Kumar is straight up. Wow, man. If you guys are listening, you're gonna think back to the picture that I literally just now posted about what Kumar is straight up looking like. Danny's a little annoyed that I hit record or stopped recording to post that, but we are now back. It was not a break for you. It was a break for us. Mm-hmm. Isn't it weird taking breaks on podcasts because like they to you it's not a break. The only break you get is what I forget to delete out of it. And but it's cool. It's cool. I could literally, if I wanted to, we could stop talking from now until like tomorrow, and you guys wouldn't even know because it would just pick up where I left off.
Yeah.
If I'm pretty sure they are all aware of how.
I think they are too.
Yeah. All right. So let's move on. What are your thoughts on that Cybertruck?
I'm the one that showed you that ugly ass
All right,
thing.
so it is super ugly, but I think it has something to do with, functionality. I think it has to be super ugly. But that's not what I'm asking. What are your thoughts on whether or not it's worth the fuck?
I mean, I wouldn't rock it. It's ugly.
Did you see the video of it having it was competing against the F-350 and they tied them, back to back, like tug of war pretty much, right? And they both, went like full acceleration and the Cybertruck pulled the fuck out of the F-350.
Really?
Because of the fact that there is like no torque, it's like unlimited torque, it could pretty much demolish anything. So yeah, it beat the F-350, which might not be good for Ford. No. I think Elon Musk just took some food out your mouth.
Well, he needs to work on the look of it because it's ugly.
And he needs to definitely work on the embarrassing bulletproof or whatever shatterproof glass.
Well, they said that it's unbreakable.
Well, and he was right. It did not fully protrude. It did not go all the way through. It cracked. It did not break.
I mean, I could have pushed on it. It would have fucking shattered.
Yeah, but dude was throwing a fucking 5-pound metal ball.
He barely threw it the first time. No, the first time he barely threw it. And then he said, should I try again? And he barely even threw it that time. And it's still freaking cracked. So I think they need to work on that. I can't believe they released. Why would you fucking throw a metal ball at it if you knew it would shatter the damn fucking
He didn't know. When Danny showed me the video, my first thought was a subreddit called Watch People Die Inside.
I think that's where I found it.
That cracked me up, man, because Musk did not look too thrilled.
No.
He was like, oh, what the fuck?
And then they did it again.
Let me look like a fool? Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. All right, now I know this is our podcast, and I know that more often than not, I talk about other podcasts. What is my current favorite podcast? There are two of them. What are they, Danny?
Congratulations.
Okay.
And Joe Rogan?
No, man. My boys from where?
Oh, Brooklyn Boys.
Yeah,
oh,
dude.
Shit,
no.
dude.
So actually, my favorite
Forget about Joe
podcast
Rogan.
will go in this order. The Brooklyn Boys is my number one favorite podcast. Never will be touched by anybody else. And Congratulations is like right there, man. Like really fucking close,
Yeah.
And I've noticed that as big of a fan of Congratulations as I am, I should probably pronounce his name properly. I've mispronounced his name probably 1,000 times on our own podcast. So who is the leader of Congratulations podcast, Danny?
Chris D'Elia.
Delia.
No.
Is it Delia? Delia. All right, so we're gonna pause and we're gonna have to look this up ourselves. I thought I had it.
I thought I had it.
I had it. We'll see, guys. Hold on.
Who wins?
And the verdict is in. It is coming from a news interview on WBTV. I don't know where that's out of, but you will hear for yourself who is the winner of how to pronounce his name.
That's the beat.
Oh, that's weird. That's the
What
first
kind of
thing I've
versions
seen.
do you get for it's Dalia?
Yeah, it's Dalia.
Uh-huh. What do you
Delia,
get?
Delia, Delilah, Delilah, all sorts of
Delilah?
stupid stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a girl's name.
And that's
I lost.
why I'm a true baby. All right. If you guys listen to the show, you would know what true baby means. If you haven't fucked with his podcast, I really do encourage you to do it. Don't do it right now. Wait until you finish our episode, and then you can, go fuck with him. He's got a lot of episodes.
Yeah.
A lot. So you got a lot to catch up on. And the Brooklyn Boys have actually taught us something. If you fuck with a new podcast, it is customary that you go to episode 1 and listen in order. Started from the bottom, now we here.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Don't listen to episode 19, then go to 18, then go to 17. That shit's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
So, episode 1, listen in order. If this is your first episode, hit stop and go to episode 1. All right. So, how do you feel about being wrong?
I hate being wrong, but
She does.
it's whatever.
It is what it is. It don't matter. It's she really don't like me talking about other people's podcasts either.
It's not that, but we're trying to promote our own podcast.
So last week we got that voicemail from Down Under.
Yeah.
And Chester, you are Charmaine's son, I believe, Chester.
Yes.
Turns out your mother is famous as F, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like very famous. Like
We Americans
like
know her.
American famous. Yeah, dude. Like you're not wrong to think she's famous, man, because she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at least 2,000 people a week hear her name. So that's got to mean something. But I was reading an article about how Australia is launching the very first set of cameras that will detect cell phone usage while driving. What do you think about that?
I mean, at least it's safer on the roads because
Oh,
y'all
yeah, no
shouldn't
doubt.
be on your cell phones
No doubt.
and driving.
Oh man, she jumps my shit.
Oh, I hate
I'm getting
that.
a lot better. I've come a far way from what I used to be. But yeah, definitely. I would have to say, stay safe, Charmaine. Keep your phone down, or it's gonna cost you some money. Because I'm pretty sure we're moving into an era that there is no wondering who was at fault or wondering who did wrong. You know what I mean? We got cameras on everything.
Right. Now, speaking of Australia, since we're there,
Australia.
I didn't get to talk on the podcast last week because of everything, but I don't know if you guys seen most of the koalas in Australia are going, they didn't say exactly extinct, but I think there was like 80,000 that died in those wildfires.
That lightweight bums me out.
Yeah,
The
well, that's my
brush fire,
favorite.
right?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's my favorite animal. So if you guys could, I don't know, have any spare change to donate
that's what
to-
Iggy Azalea was talking about. Because
I
she
don't
just
know.
said that she was
I don't
donating a
fuck with
lot
her.
of money to the brush fires. Well, she was on the Elvis Duran show. That's the only reason
Okay.
I don't fuck with her either. I won't deny I want her autograph on that new
I
CD
know.
of hers. I tried to get it, but I want autographs from people I don't even care about. I don't know why. It's just a dumb hobby.
Doesn't have to be much, but if you have any money, that'd be great for conservation for
Oh, no doubt.
our
Yeah.
koalas because
Yeah, I mean, we need them. We need all of our animals, right?
I mean most of them.
Funny thing about the koala bear, okay? Actually, it has nothing to do with the koala bear except for how it holds onto a tree, all right? If you are a veteran, you know what I'm about to talk about. In the military, we do this thing to new soldiers, privates, pretty much because privates are dumb. Nothing against you, private, but you're dumb. And I was one too. I was dumb as fuck. I asked my first sergeant for grid squares and shit. I tapped on the tank to see if there was any hollow spots because I was dumb. So there's this thing called qualification, all right? Not qualification, not Qual, but Koala-fication, qualification. And the objective is to put your body upside down while hugging a tree and see how long you can hold on.
Oh.
I was qualified for like 22 seconds. Dumb private. It's pretty funny watching. Obviously, you know, in the military, you got to break up the boredom, and you qualify to do so. So, yeah, a little interesting tidbit that Danny has never heard. So,
No.
yeah, that's where we stand. Yeah, definitely go donate some money to those koala bears and help more soldiers get qualified. One more thing about Chris D'Elia. If you really want to laugh, like you really, really want to laugh, go check out his episode of Lip Sync Battle. What was your thoughts, Danny? Come on.
I felt like he went hard on the first dance.
But he's awesome.
But he was super funny. Just his freaking dance
His
moves. You have to check it
mannerisms,
out.
man. Just yeah, that's all I got to say about that. So I just showed Danny the Ariana Grande like TikTok lookalike person. What are your thoughts?
She's kind of creepy looking. I mean, it looks like her.
Oh no, it's spot on. But just like I don't know, it just creeps me out. Now, in her defense, she's only a 15-year-old girl who just idolizes the fuck out of Ariana Grande. But
that's going over the top.
You want to hear something crazy?
I idolize certain people, but I have your own identity, dude.
You want to hear something crazy? This woman, this little 15-year-old girl, being an Ariana Grande lookalike, has millions of followers.
Oh, I bet.
What the fuck?
I bet. I mean,
bet
it's just weird.
Like Ariana Grande even said, like it's fucking weird. Yeah, like Danny said, it's creepy. I don't know, man. That's like
you can like someone. I mean, you can like buy the same clothes and stuff, but when you're trying to like look like the person,
let's try to put Ariana Grande into like normal person shoes, right? And she's scrolling through Facebook and she sees somebody using her picture and her, you know what I mean? That's like that's some creepy ass shit. But I know in Hollywood, a lot of people make money off of
the impersonators.
Impersonating, yeah, looking at like who was the one? Who was the one that was like super fucking big for Anna Nicole Smith? Wasn't that one of the people who was often impersonated?
I don't know. I know there's a couple of them.
Elvis, obviously. Which my Today I Learned is actually about Elvis. That would be the second one in this little series of Today I Learned, which is I don't know. Maybe he stands out to me. I don't know.
Maybe.
Where are we moving this thing to, Danny? What you got?
Well, we're gonna be setting up our Christmas tree once we're done with our podcast. I know Chris isn't excited. I was gonna do it today, but he wasn't supposed to be.
She was gonna do it today on her own, but then I got off of work.
Yeah, so he's gonna help me.
All right, so I don't really fuck with shit like that. I don't care about shit like that.
Well, my sister's coming,
so here's the deal. As a
decorated.
part of her birthday surprise, which a very significant part because I ruined it.
Yeah.
I had orchestrated this whole ordeal to have her sister, who she hasn't spent a birthday with in like
years.
32 fucking years.
I am not that old. If you listened prior,
it's been forever that they've actually spent Danny's birthday together. So I've got this all set up for her to come out, and one thing you'll learn about me if you continuously listen, I do not keep surprises in.
No.
Not at all. Actually, her birthday gift, she ruined herself.
I did not.
So she knows what it is, but she doesn't really know what it is. So she only knows what it is because I ordered...
Why would you address the box
I accidentally had... All right, so I ordered this, obviously... All right, so she got a ring for her birthday. She's not getting it until Friday? Or Thursday. You're not getting until Thursday because we're not off work for her birthday, which is December 4th. Tell her happy birthday, guys. So I bought her a ring. She doesn't know what kind of ring, and she only knows it's a ring because I ordered this fucking box, which is dope, by the way. It's a ring box that has this LED light that will, like, make the ring just look fucking epic. And she opened it because it was addressed to her.
Yeah, why would it be addressed to me?
Because my Amazon account, I send more, a lot of stuff gets addressed to you, and somehow that got...
You better not be on my Amazon account, because I have Christmas gifts.
I'm on my Amazon
that
account.
side.
Chill, dog. And I got her a badass Christmas gift from Michael Kors. She already knows about it, but... Yeah, so obviously...
I know everything.
I'm not really good at keeping...
He's horrible at surprises.
I'm not good at it. I'm... If I could give you the surprise as soon as I get it, it'd be great.
I think that's how my engagement ring happened.
Oh, yeah, because... Like, I had this plan, right? And I knew I couldn't wait that long. So once I got the engagement ring, I lied to her. Our engagement was based off of a lie.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
But it was okay. We don't have to go into detail. with
So
Mark.
I told her I was going to work, but I didn't. And I went and picked up her sister and had her sister help me decorate her sister's house. With a whole like, well, will you marry me, blah, blah, blah. And I know she didn't want to go into detail because she
No.
wants to avoid one certain thing. And
Chris.
what is it that you want to avoid, Danny?
No.
Your reaction. I asked her to marry me and she said, fuck you. But that's what she does when she's...
Like 20 times.
Like, she was crying. So it's like a good, positive fuck you. I've never been fucked so much better. No, that was great. Yeah, I was honored to have her say fuck you because I knew it meant yes. And yeah, now we're engaged. Oh,
You
no,
didn't
shit.
know? You gave me that look like...
No. Oh,
What
well,
is
the
that,
initial, the
like-
initial fuck you. I was like, I looked at her sister Ash. I'm like, did I fuck up? But no, I mean, it was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty sweet. She actually still has all the decorations.
Yeah, I do.
And this is fucking years later.
Mm-hmm.
How long we been married?
Almost 3.
Almost 3.
5 months until 3 years.
So-
but we've been engaged for a little while.
It's so weird that I can memorize the fucking phone number for our podcast, but when it comes to her birthday, I always fumble with the year. I don't care about the year. I know it's 12/4. That's it. So when we go drop off her like prescriptions and shit, and they're like, "What's the birthday?" It's got to look like I don't know what it has to look like I'm trying to get these drugs for myself or something because I'm like, oh shit, I don't. But I end up getting it right after a couple tries. So yeah. I'm not really good with numbers that, like, really your birth year don't matter. We're married. Doesn't matter. I don't know how long we've been married. Like she just said, a couple years. I do know that we've been together since 2013.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that much. April 25th. And the only reason I know this is because I drew her a badass picture and I
Yep.
hid the date in it. All right, moving on with our podcast. That's
Yeah.
enough about
Enough about us.
you guys. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's good for them to know who we are.
Yeah.
I'm Dan,
You're
I'm
not
Chris.
Danny.
I'm Christopher. Don't ever call me that. I'll fucking smack a bitch.
Oh, I call him that when I'm mad at
Yeah,
him.
right. Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even be lying to our fans, our audience. They don't need to hear that shit.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's talk about this Google Stadia that I was waiting for, Danny.
You know, the thing you don't fuck with now?
Now, I do like it. So I was sold on the idea of mobile gaming, being able to game anywhere I go, which technically you can. However, you are required to have an internet, a Wi-Fi connection, which kind of takes away from mobile
The mobile
gaming.
data.
If they can get it to where you can have use your mobile data as your internet, then it would be a lot better.
Well, we would be screwed here because our
Oh, no
fucking
doubt.
data
Yeah.
sucks here.
But overall,
But we have internet.
you watched me play it on my phone. What did you think?
It wasn't bad. I don't know.
Graphically, it was pretty good.
We'll give it some time to see how
Yeah,
it works
no, this
everything
is-
out.
This is such new shit that you got to give it at least 6 months before you say it's a failure. I don't want to say it's a failure because I dropped money into it.
Right.
So anybody who had purchased that Tomb Raider game for $10.99, it is actually the free game for December, and that pissed a lot of people off.
So you can request a refund and you'll
And
get
you
it
will
and still
get
keep
that,
the game.
Yeah, you will get that refund because, come on, dude. Come on.
Yeah, that was stupid. Like,
Yeah, so I mean, overall, I think it looks good. It's aesthetically pleasing. One thing that kind of bothered me is I can't connect the Google Stadia controller itself to my phone wirelessly, okay?
I think that's.
I
Well,
mean,
yeah.
it's stupid.
That's weird.
If I have a Google Pixel, okay, I should be able to connect the Google controller wirelessly.
To
It
my
wants you to
Pixel.
tether to a wire, all right? Now, however, my phone only recognizes certain wires because it's fucked up. I got to get the charger port fixed. So I actually play the Stadia with what, Danny? The PS4 controller, Chris.
Okay, the PS4 controller.
Yeah,
Chris.
the PS4 controller, because you're allowed to use any controller you want with Stadia. All right. If anybody wants my free buddy pass, hit me up at WTFDaveandChris@gmail.com because I'm not gonna use it. So there's that. Oh, you guys want to see another cute picture of the ugly Kumar? Here's a bit of positive news. Big pharma stocks have plunged after federal prosecutors launched a criminal probe into their role on fueling the opioid crisis. Which, cool.
Yeah.
Why should you continue to
Benefit off of people's addictions.
and it's
you're pretty much
what is that,
supporting.
exploitation? That's pretty much
Yeah.
exploiting. You create this addiction and then I don't know. Yeah, so that's where we stand on that. We're trying to keep you updated on that because it's like an ongoing thing. I know we talked about it before. I know where I stand. I know where she stands. Fuck you, Big Pharma.
Yeah.
And now, an advertisement. Are you looking for that special, unique handmade gift for yourself or maybe even a loved one for Christmas? You should visit Centuries Crochet on Facebook and Etsy.
They make anything from hats, scarves, sweaters, stuffed animals, or even Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Centuries Crochet can make pretty much anything.
Centuries Crochet even offers patterns for all those do-it-yourselfers out there. Again, that is Centuries Crochet. How do you spell that, Danny?
It's CENTUREES, Crochet. They're on Facebook and Etsy, like we said before.
Give them a visit. Thank you. I will definitely try and commit to posting that little bookmark that we have. It's actually really cute. You should definitely check out this Centuries Crochet. It's pretty interesting stuff. It's all homemade, which is fucking not handmade. Handmade, homemade, same thing. It's
Same
all
shit.
It's pretty intricate shit. It's pretty crazy how one person can come up with this shit. Hey, Danny.
What?
How do you feel about the new season of Rick and Morty?
Well, I would give you a really good review or a bad one, but I have no idea.
You know why you have no idea?
No.
All right, well, I was hoping you would say why, and that's where I follow up with, because it's not on our fucking Hulu like it used to be. Typically, Hulu will air, new episodes, the following morning. However, with season 4 of Rick and Morty, it has not aired a single new episode, which leads me to believe one thing.
They cut ties.
Yeah. Now, I did read that HBO Max is going to be a new streaming service. It's going to be HBO's competition to this stream world. And they acquired the rights to stream Rick and Morty, but I did not think that it was going to impact,
This season?
because they're not, HBO Max isn't an item yet, I don't think. So, yeah, kind of bums me out, but yeah, it is what it is. You don't want my viewership. That's fine by me. Obviously, her and I don't have cable, so I don't want to hear any suggestions about watching it on TV. I mean, we're cord cutters for sure. We have been probably the whole time I've been with her.
Well, for the most part, and then we decided that my dad was moving in, so I think we got cable.
Yeah, we got cable solely for your father to have
because he
entertainment.
didn't understand how streaming services worked.
He didn't understand, and he just said that he cut all ties with cable as well.
Too.
Yeah,
But he uses the freaking Air TV.
I asked him, I was like, so what'd you do? He's like, I called him up. I'm like, nah, nah, the cable's got to go. Nah.
Yeah, my dad's like 72.
He is. It was a hilarious. It was funny. It was funny.
Yeah.
Nah. The cable's got to go. Too much. And it is, man. You don't get anything for what you pay. It's stupid. All you need in this day and age is what?
Streaming services and internet.
And a reliable internet connection. Sorry for all you people who live up towards Middlefield and have what they call Windstream. I hear it's horrible. I don't know how you're playing any video games, Ryan.
What the hell is Windstream?
Yeah, you haven't heard of it because it sucks that much. It is it's like CenturyLink's DSL pretty much. It's like dial-up.
What?
Yeah, that
Does
shit still
even
exists. Yeah, ain't that crazy? Yeah, what the fuck?
Speaking of like dial-up and stuff and the old school, my favorite game to play on the computer was?
Sims.
No.
No?
The fucking ski thing where the guy would ski through and these freaking monster snowmen would come and attack you.
Drawing a blank.
Oh, well, I don't think it was like all over the internet. I just remember it on the stupid old-ass computers we had.
So, what do you know about the whole Drake being called creepy?
Well, I didn't get to read the whole story, but I guess he was texting Billie Eilish.
Honestly, I do feel it's creepy. But we don't know what they're texting about.
Yeah.
It could be musical value. It could be, production value. It could just be advice in the music industry. Because Drake, I mean, hands down, probably a pretty significant name when it comes to the music industry.
Mm-hmm.
But so there was a recent interview with Billie Eilish, and it was kind of a cool interview. GQ had set up this interview that she did for 3 years straight. The same exact questions, same exact date, different answers.
Right.
Kind of a cool concept.
Well, she's growing up.
But this one was, the question was, who, the most famous person in your phone? Who'd she say?
Drake.
Drake. Well, she said a couple other names, but Drake was like, she's like, that's about as big as you get, you know? And it is. Drake's pretty big. But then she said, you know, I haven't met him in person, but we text a lot. Which led people to be like,
Yeah.
what you doing, man? You know, it's pretty public that this girl is, what?
17.
17 years old. Now, I don't want you guys to forget, this is not the first time that this has happened.
Yeah.
Last year, I believe it was, Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things. She also had an interview in which she said her favorite person to text is
Drake.
Drake. So I don't know if you just sliding into underage girls' DMs. You have a thing with people whose names rhyme with silly, but you got to look out for the age, brother.
Yeah.
And I mean, you don't really have to look out with these ones because I mean it's pretty public knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
How old are they?
17.
Yes.
Are they both 17?
Millie Bobby Brown might be a little older now. But did you see?
I think she's younger than that.
She might be
dude.
younger, actually. Yeah. Go ahead and Google it. I'm going to continue to talk about her. She just sealed a deal for $6.1 million for a role in a spinoff on
She's 15.
what is that movie? Ah man, Stalin. Even though I could pause.
Did you hear me?
Yeah.
She's way younger.
Way younger. That's even more creepy.
Yeah.
That's even way more creepy. I said way more creepy. Yeah. Spinoff of Sherlock Holmes. $6.1 million. And obviously it's going to be more money than that because she's actually listed as an executive producer, which means that if it's a success in a box office, she'll make money that way as well. So, 15-year-old making some big money moves, huh?
Yeah.
I wish. I'm not even gonna loathe them myself.
I don't dance now. I make money moves.
Man, what's that? What is that?
It's Cardi B.
Yeah, I know. What's the song called?
Freak.
Oh, Bodak Yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't sang to you guys in a while. Do you want to hear? Hear me? No.
No.
Why?
Because I hear you sing all the time.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear you.
Do you guys? All right. That's all right. If you guys are listening, ask or answer whether or not you like me singing, because I do. I like to sing. Baby, I like it.
No.
Yeah, that's an old one. That's an old one for sure. So we got MGK's XXMAS. How are you feeling about this?
I'm excited for the show.
Now, here's the stipulation with Danni. She loves concerts. Hates getting there. That's how it's been my whole relationship with her. Loves doing shit. Hates to travel there. So I decided to put her on the spot. I want to know, what would be your ultimate, your dream concert? What would be your bucket list I have to see?
Oh, shoot.
As of right now.
I'd have to see
Yeah.
that I haven't seen.
Yes. No, there's no repeaters. No
Okay.
Bruno Mars again.
I want to see Cardi B.
All right. That's your one and only, though.
Oh, one and only. Now you're playing.
Let's say we was
Dude.
about to die next week, and
I don't want to see her if I'm gonna.
They offered us a concert before we died.
Come on, dude.
Who would it be? Drawing a blank?
Mm-hmm.
Who are some of your current favorite artists?
Well, I'm gonna see them all.
All right, so I can answer the question because she's not going to see them all. Black Bear. I would love to see Black Bear.
Yeah, but that's not like a.
I guess it's not like a bucket lister. My bucket list is Eminem, and I know you guys don't want to hear that.
Yeah,
but my bucket
sorry.
list is Eminem. If I
But
could
that's
see,
not mine.
he doesn't tour. It's not a very common thing. So, and she's already aware. If ever a tour hits America, whatever the price may be, I will pull out a loan if necessary. We are going. So, who would yours be? You just heard mine. Who would yours be?
Come on, Chris. I don't know.
You have nobody? No desire to see anybody like Bryce Fine, fucking You said Cardi B, but that's not your bucket lister.
No.
I know who hers
Who
is.
is it?
Montana of 300.
That is not
It's
it.
fucking Montana of 300.
Kendrick Lamar.
Oh man, See, but my lineup would actually be like, you know, Eminem would be the headliner and Kendrick would probably open.
I'm sticking my guns. Kendrick
No,
Lamar.
no doubt. Yeah, hers would probably be
That's
Kendrick
like me a
Lamar
minute.
with J. Cole opening up. All
Fuck
right.
yeah.
Hell yeah. Good bucket list concert. I want you guys to email us your bucket list concert. Speaking of J. Cole, do you hear the exciting news about him?
He's still up for a nomination
Yeah,
or
he's nominated for a Grammy for
Middle Child?
best rap performance of Middle Child, which I know that like these award shows are kind of like bogus.
Yeah.
A lot of people do agree and feel that MGK kind of got snubbed. Hotel Diablo deserved
More recognition
some
than-
sort of recognition
yeah.
anywhere in any award show really, because like Hotel Diablo I feel like was a classic.
Yeah.
I still bump it quite regular, so
Yeah.
yeah, it was definitely a classic. Maybe because he wasn't a good kid in a mad city like Kendrick, huh? And you know, a lot of people are saying that, you know, Logic's hit song "Homicide" featuring Eminem and Chris D'Elia was also a snub because it was a successful song
Mm-hmm.
and it got no nominations,
No nominations.
anywhere. So I don't know, man. I'd have to say the award shows aren't everything, but I am
No.
super stoked that J. Cole is nominated for Middle Child. Cause
Yeah. I get that. I don't know if you guys listen to him, but if you do, you would know. His songs are pretty great too. If
much
you
like
rap,
MGK,
too. Yeah.
he's deserved recognition for a very long time, and he's
now
always
starting-
had like a
Like credit, like street
Like,
cred.
he's always had like the hip hop heads fucked with him, you know what I mean? But like the industry did not.
Yeah.
And here we are, 5 years later, and he's still saying, I do this shit with no features. I do this shit on my own, and he does.
I'm hoping that him and Kendrick get together though, because that would
There's
be
been
a bomb ass.
a long time
album.
rumored album, a collaboration album with them too, because they've done quite a bit of tracks together.
Yeah.
But the album I've been waiting for, probably since before To Pimp a Butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
Is whenever I started hearing about So I guess it's kind of like Dre's Detox, because that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Some other rumors that have me currently excited. John Bernthal.
Yeah.
He apparently I don't think they're gonna move forward with like the R-rated movie, the MCU John Bernthal Punisher. Instead, I'm reading, and this I would actually appreciate. I'd prefer it over the movie. I'm reading that they're gonna move into season 3 being aired on Hulu, which is a Disney company, so that would make sense.
He was an awesome Punisher. So
He's the best.
He needs to be the
He
Punisher.
is. I mean, he was born to be the Punisher, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want to sound cheesy, but he really was. He is. I don't think there's ever going to be a Punisher to top him. There's really not. He is Frank Castle.
Yeah.
He's my favorite, and if they go through with season 3, they can work something out with this girl. They can have their relationship. He can be the father figure to this girl.
Yeah.
What you growing antsy, huh?
No, I was
trying
playing.
to get the
I was
fuck
playing
up out of here,
John Barenthal. His Punisher.
girl.
Whoa.
Sorry for screaming in your guys' ears.
Minnie, I wasn't talking to you. That's not how I talk to you.
You want to go see Maud's son, Danny?
It would be nice,
Cleveland,
but where?
because the tickets are very, very cheap.
No,
actually.
we're already seeing. We already decided. We're not doing any more winter concerts.
No, it's not. It's not in the winter actually. Just listen. Just listen. Listen.
No.
Listen.
What, Chris?
March 13th
Still
of
winter.
2020. Not really.
Yeah.
March flowers bring April showers.
No.
Dude, chill out.
Dude.
No. Dude, listen.
Dude.
Listen.
No.
Maud's son is such a genuine artist that he promises meet and greets after every show, and each ticket as of right now, general admission, you're only looking at about $29 a ticket, so that's not bad. That's not bad. It might be considered. It might be considered.
Maybe.
It might be considered. All right, if you are listening to this when we put it out, it will probably be Cyber Monday. So I really hope that you guys don't waste, any of those Cyber Monday deals, because the Pixel 4 is going to be $200 off. Not that anybody fucks with the Pixel but me, but what do you think? $200 off? That's probably a pretty fair.
Yeah.
The Pixel 3a is going to be $100 off for some reason. Well, I mean, it's only $399 anyway. So
Oh, that I
that
can
makes
buy
sense.
that
The
right
3a XL, man, we should go buy that. It's only going to be $379.
out. Weren't they bad?
Eh,
Or they just
they
didn't
didn't get much
upgrade or
talk.
anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious about the Pixel Chromebook or whatever, the Pixel books.
Yeah.
They look fairly decent. It might be a pretty good computer to fuck with. So everybody knows. I'm in dire need of a new computer for what, Danny?
Podcasting.
For the podcast, because editing last week's shit fucking drove me crazy, man. I was mother effing a lot. You got Google Nest Wi-Fi routers, $149. That's $20 off. Wi-Fi 2-pack of routers.
Are you reading the ads?
Or $299. That's $40. Yes. Most of these will be found on Walmart, Target, or Amazon.
Maybe try checking Google's website out too. They probably have their own Black Friday.
Yeah,
well,
there's a
Cyber
lot
Monday,
of
whatever.
Cyber Monday deals. Make sure you don't miss out if that's what you're in for. But keep in mind, you're not saving money if you had no intentions of buying it.
That is correct.
It is not a sale if you weren't going to purchase it. A lot of people see like the dollar amount drop and think that they're getting a big deal. But if you never wanted that item, it's not really that good of a deal. Ryan, a couple years ago, you would be shocked to hear this. What did he want to do with Black Friday, Danny?
I don't remember.
He wanted to buy fucking badass baby monitors. Right on, man.
Oh.
Right on. You're growing the fuck up, and we're super fucking proud of you. Right the fuck on.
Yeah.
Well, where we at, Danny? I know you see the time.
47 minutes ish.
Wow. Where do you stand on your Christmas shopping?
The rest of my Christmas shopping is on Amazon, and I have it in my checkout. I just not have purchased it.
Yes,
But
because
then I'll be
I
done.
encouraged her to wait until Cyber Monday.
Yeah, and
in
none of
hopes-
it's gonna be in deals, but
Yeah, probably
whatever.
not. But there's a good chance that it's always good to hope, I guess.
And then I should be done because I'm done buying anything.
So my Christmas shopping is complete.
And that's bullshit
What?
because I was supposed to buy my Christmas gifts before you, and somehow you bought. You kept. He does a sneak thing. He'll like sneak like one item here, one item there, and he'd be like, you know what? It's only one item. It's only one item, and he does that every freaking day or so. And then I'm like, dude, I've been holding off on my shit.
Hey, bro.
Do you not want presents?
I do. But I'm not. You're only holding off for those sweet fucking deals.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get a deal.
All right, so my shopping is complete.
Well, congratulations.
Now I'm gonna explain to you guys just how hard this is. I get fucked every year.
How?
Okay. I have to buy Danny
Oh.
birthday gifts 2 weeks prior to Christmas gifts, so it's hard to be creative. It really is. It's hard to figure out which goes with which. And I'm not gonna lie, man. When she said she wanted a vacuum for the last 5 years, I'm like, dude, I just that's like an insulting gift. But I did get it for her birthday, and then I gave it to her 3 months early, so that is no longer considered a birthday gift.
And it's amazing vacuum.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt. Shark, no doubt is
The swivel.
on point. Now, I want you guys to all petition with me because this is actually really good. Next year, Danny and I are gonna celebrate her birthday with me in July. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that way, come Christmas time, all I have to worry about is Christmas. Anybody in favor? All in favor, say aye. Aye. I should have downloaded a fucking sound effect for that. I'd have had a bunch of ayes. No doubt.
No.
So, do you remember that Motorola Razr from way back when? That very
The old
sleek,
school?
yeah, very sleek flip phone that everybody had to have way
Yeah.
back when flip phones were the shit.
Yep.
Well, I'm pretty sure flip phones are about to be the shit again.
Oh, God.
Motorola has mastered the foldable screen, okay? And so it's going to open up to look like the size of your Pixel, but you can flip it down
To look like a...
to fold it to be the size of a pocket phone, pretty much. And I'm really hoping this is a success. I think if the new Motorola Razr is as successful as they anticipate, this will be a big win for Android. It would do a lot of good things for us. I don't know. I'm not opposed to the foldable screen. I'm a little nervous about the longevity of it.
Yeah.
It's really weird. I've watched a lot of reviews. I've watched a lot of like how-to videos on what they're doing. It doesn't seem like
And you're very rough on your phone, so I can only imagine you fucking flipping your phone up and snapping it.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. I don't feel like the durability is for your hardcore users, I suppose. You know what I mean? Like, I drop my phone maybe once every 2 hours. Be real.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because I play with that stupid fucking, what is that thing on the back called?
The pop
Yeah.
socket or whatever.
Yeah, the pop socket. And it used to be cool because it used to like hold my phone up, but now it doesn't. So now it's really kind of
Quit yawning in my face. But
All right, guys. I don't want to cut it short, and I definitely am not because it's 51 minutes long. Where are we going next, Danielle? We have one last thing to do before we end each and every episode.
Well, I know the today I learned.
Today I learned.
that's what
That's
we're
what we're going
doing?
to move into next.
Okay.
Oh, Josh Jones. Do you remember when we called him?
Yeah.
He apologized to me recently. He said he felt so bad for how shit-faced he was. He felt like he fucked up our podcast.
No.
And I was like, nah, man, you're good. I liked it. It was humorous. So he would like to come back on as a sober Josh Jones. So one day you guys might hear sober Josh Jones. And I'm cool with it. I enjoyed having him on whenever we did have him on.
Yeah.
So no hard feelings, Josh. You did not fuck up my podcast. I told you. I mean, you could be whatever the fuck you want to be on here. This is like a judgment-free zone. Yeah, and know that we can edit everything. So who goes first on Today I Learned?
I always go first, so you go first.
All right. So it is Christopher going first. Today I learned Elvis Presley's manager, the Colonel, Tom Parker, prevented Elvis from touring outside of the United States, except for 3 shows in Canada in 1957. The reason for this was because Parker was, among other things, was an illegal alien from the Netherlands that was suspected of murder.
That's probably why he didn't want to leave.
Yeah, no doubt. Like I said, man, this is my second Elvis Presley Today I Learned, and that one's actually pretty fucking interesting. I want you guys to all do yourselves a favor and read into that because I did, and I liked the read. It was pretty nice. It was genuine. Pretty cool. Pretty cool shit. She's up.
Okay. Today I learned that daddy longlegs do, in fact, have penises, which technically makes them not a spider.
What do you mean? Like,
I guess-
so spiders don't have peckers?
I guess that's what, according to this.
So what is it?
I don't know.
It's a spider wannabe with a penis?
I guess so.
Okay.
I guess
Okay.
so.
No, I mean, does the penis match the name? Is it a daddy long leg penis?
I doubt it, because those motherfuckers... I mean, I don't see no long
All right, so-
thing wobbling around.
Not that it has anything to do with the pecker or not. Or do you remember, like, when we were younger, people used to always say that daddy long legs were, like, the most venomous spider?
Yeah, but
Is
they
that
were
true?
I don't know.
Man. All right, so that's the topic for next week, guys. We're going to try to do the research and see if that's true. Because that don't seem right. That don't seem
They
true.
just have tiny mouths.
As always, it's been What the Fuck?
Weekly talk.
Featuring who?
Danny.
And?
Chris.
Yep. We want you to follow our Twitter. Tell people to follow our Twitter. Go ahead and follow our Facebook. We don't really fuck with the Facebook and Instagram a whole lot. Golden Eagle is actually fucking with the Instagram, and I've heard there's quite a bit of followers. So
Oh, I need to check that out.
pretty unique. Cool. There's only 2 pictures on there. So
Whatever.
yeah, we're not good at the social media game. We're
No.
not good at getting more people. So we're kind of relying on you to
to
get
be
us,
our recruits.
yeah, get us more people. Shelly, dude, you've hooked us up.
Yeah.
Every time you shout us out, we get like another 15, 20 followers. So I mean,
Thanks for the
we might need to
shout-outs.
add you to the payroll, I guess. Right now, we're both making $0. How much would you like? 859-444-4641. That is the phone number. If you would like to leave us a voicemail, please know that they will be played on the podcast, okay? We did not hear from Machine Gun R. Kelly recently. I'm really hoping that he hits us up
Yeah.
because that's a funny motherfucker. I really enjoyed that. Email us at wtfdaveandchris@gmail.com. And go check out the website, www.wtfdaveandchris.libsyn. That's Libsyn. SYN.com. That is where you'll find like everything that we're on, all of our platforms. You can actually play it straight from there if you want. Hopefully you guys keep fucking with us, man. Thank you. Help us grow. Make it your show. We're actually kind of enjoying this a lot more than we anticipated we would. So, yeah, thanks. Later. So it turns out that I'm a very selfish person. Every time that I say later, I hit stop, all right? And I don't let Danni get her goodbyes out. So this is only her saying goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you
For what?
for listening.
Yep. Peace.
Please remember to subscribe, follow, and email us at WTFDaveandChris@gmail.com.